Do you call this a leather notebook or a leather journal? Now, obviously, I'm making a cover for it, so I call it a leather notebook cover, but would you call it a leather journal cover? I guess it depends on the use case. I mean, if you're just taking notes for class or if you're at work taking notes in a meeting, maybe it's a notebook. A journal maybe is a little bit more personal, something that you write as like a personal diary. I don't know. I'm looking to hear from you guys. I don't really write stuff down as much as I should, so I kind of just default to the word notebook. But I do guess it depends on your use case. But I'm curious what you guys think. Is this something that you use for business and work and school, or is this something you use for personal use? I'm speaking to people who have my products directly and people who may be interested in the product. I want to know what you would use it for. Now, this one here, what you're looking at is actually an A5 size going for a Leuchtturm, our like Leuchtturm limited edition A5 notebook cover, or journal cover, I guess. And this one's actually paired with black stitching. Now, the black stitching is just obviously a classic. It kind of blends right into the English tan. English tan is just one of those leathers that everybody seems to love. It's definitely one of the more popular options on our website. Unfortunately, the tannery that we work with to get this is moving, and there's going to be a shutdown period, so it's going to be hard to get English tan for a while. We're considering moving to a different leather that looks like English tan, performs like English tan, but is just maybe called something different. TBD on that. We're working on kind of that in the background here. I've got some samples on the way. I want to make sure the quality is up to par. I spent a lot of time with trial and error in the very beginning of 80 Proof Goods, just making sure that all the leather was up to snuff. Anyway, back on task. English Tan Harvest black stitching. This one being engraved. The customer requested a laser engraving of their initials. I'm not putting the whiskey glass stamp on the front bottom right like I normally do. I stamp it with the 80 Proof Goods handcrafted in PA stamp on the back, which is universal for like almost every product. But obviously, if you get an engraving, I don't want to put the whiskey stamp in place where the engraving would be. So if you get an engraving, which is free, of course, always, you can just leave a note on your order. You'll get that on the front bottom right and just like a default font. And if you don't request any engraving, you get the whiskey glass. Now, wrapping up this here, I'm obviously just beveling the edges, getting ready to burnish it. I must not have filmed actually using Toconol, but that's okay. Here you kind of get the gist of it. You see the stamp going on, and then I stuff the notebook. It actually comes with the notebook. It comes with the pen. The pen's actually going to lock the notebook cover shut through the pen loops that are stitched on opposite sides. And that gets softer and breaks in over time. It's a little stiff at first, but of course, like any leather, you use it, the more you use it, the more it breaks in. This customer actually got this and a small A6 pocket notebook, which is available for pre-order now.